Hi, this is Clinton D'Souza and welcome back to another edition of Straightforward. Today we'll be discussing about the issues that everyone is facing and undergoing, that is COVID-19 issues, right from the rich to the poor. And today we'll be discussing a special issue with regards to the beach shacks, the hoteliers, because tourism is about to start. And with me, I have Mr. Cruz Cardozo, who is all the way from South sitting and going to discuss with me the different issues and the plans with regards to the restart of the tourism season in Goa. Hello and sir, welcome to Goa 365. Hello. So sir, before we go ahead, I would like to ask, are the shack owners already ready and prepared for the upcoming season?
Well, yes, we are ready. Provided we have to renew our license and we have already asked the government to reduce the fee or waive off. So we are waiting for a reply from the Department of Tourism. I've been told that government has already decided to reduce the fee.
Okay.
50%.
So 50%. So when was that time that you guys gave your appeal to the government?
Well, beginning of this month we have submitted this representation.
Okay.
We have asked for a waive of fee. We have requested government, but it is not our demand. But we have demanded that those who are not willing to put up shacks this season or late this year, so not to take any action on them.
Okay. So basically, who cannot do business this time, they should be given relaxation.
Exactly. See, now there was one clause which was saying that if you don't put up your shack, you will be debarred for next season or this season as well. So now, just because of this pandemic, some people might not put up shack, or they might not have money to put up the shack. That's the reason we have asked the government to reduce the fee or waive off.
Was there any positive reply from the government all this time because you said you submitted your application in the very beginning of this month and it's almost the end now? So was there any follow-up or kind of discussion or positive reply that you guys have received?
Yes, there was a follow-up and we met a director of tourism and even we didn't meet tourism minister. I have called tourism minister and he has given us assurance that he is going to at least reduce to half. Even Michael Lobo, we are in contact with Michael Lobo. So we have asked them, but CM is also very sympathetic to our issue.
Okay.
So they will definitely favor us, because see, now everybody knows that if there are no shacks, then it will be quite difficult for us to boost our tourism.
Yes. So what do you feel? You said you're going to get a reply by the first week or the second week of October from the government, right?
Yes.
So what are the things that you guys are looking forward in your favor? Like, what are the main demands that you want to be fulfilled?
So now the main demand is they have to waive off our fee, because the last season we have paid for the whole season. And even excise we have paid for the whole season, but we have got hardly 3 months to run our shack. After that pandemic, just because of the pandemic, we had to close down.
Yes, exactly.
So now they have to give us some sort of concession.
So what is that? Is there any specific amount that every shack has to pay, or it depends on the shack and the strength of the shack?
No, there are only two categories. One is A and one is B.
Okay.
A is paying 1,20,000 I think this year.
Okay.
And B is paying 90,000. There are two categories. There are two sizes.
Okay, as per the sizes.
Apart from this, then we have to pay excise and food and drugs, then pollution control board. There are a lot of other things.
Okay.
But so we asking what we are. Sorry.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Now, what we are asking is reduction is not from the taxes. We
Okay.
are asking from the, it's like a landlord is giving his property on lease.
Correct.
So from that we are asking for a reduction.
Okay. And till date, in that application that you, the association has given to the government, how many members, it's a representation of how many shack owners?
We have 320 members
Okay.
out of 365.
Okay. Okay, fine.
Yeah, so majority, we are representing majority of the shack owners.
Okay. Until date, you said you guys met the chief minister, then Michael Lobo, tourism minister over the phone calls, and the tourism director,
Yes.
right? Okay.
No,
so,
we haven't met CM. We haven't met CM and Michael Lobo, but we have spoken to them on the phone.
okay,
And,
so there was a telephonic conversation.
Correct.
Okay, fine. So the answer, the reply to your memorandum or to your appeal should be out by next week.
Yeah, hopefully, because see, now they having, no, it has to go to cabinet. If they are reducing the fee, it has to go to cabinet.
Okay.
They have to decide in a, yeah. So
Alright.
hopefully they have to decide this week or next week.
Okay. And when is the time that the shack owners plan to reinstall and open the doors for the tourists?
See, as soon as they give us, if it is open or we have to pay the fee, whatever, then it is shack owners' decision. Individually, they have to decide that they have to put up now or later this month or November or December. It's all individual decision. We cannot
Okay.
force anybody to put up shack. That's the
Okay.
reason we have asked the government to waive off, or the demand is, see, now if anybody is not putting up shack, government should not debar them.
Exactly. So basically, a relaxation should be given to every
Yes.
Goan or every shack owner.
Correct.
Okay.
But all shack owners are gone.
Yeah, that is why I said Goan shack owners. Okay. Okay, coming back, with regards to pandemic, 6 months, everyone was home. There was no business. No one knew what is happening next. So how were the challenges for the shack owners? Because the workers went home. Majority of the labor, the waiters were non-Goans. They had to go to their native places. So how was that difficult time for all of y'all to send them back, and now they have to come back?
Yeah, when the lockdown was announced, we had, they were with us for nearly 2 months. We had to give them everything, and we had taken care of them. When they were going home, we have, we were planning to arrange trains and all, but we have given them we have taken care of them, and we had given them lot of attention. Now they are calling us to come back. So now we have to tell them they are ready to come back. If there are no trains, they are ready to come back by flight, because in their state also they have problem.
Yes. So would you think it will be feasible and easy for them to come by flight? Because some of them are in Bihar, Patna, Northeast, North India, and tickets are just not cheap, I am saying. So how is it possible? Exactly.
So it depends. It depends, So now some shack owners might tell them that see, we can give them advance.
Okay.
Later on we can deduct from their salaries. But definitely they are going to come back. See, now what
Okay.
we are planning is, if I have a 20 staff every year
Okay.
coming to me, I will call only 10 of them.
Okay.
So initially we will take less staff, and then later on we can increase.
Okay. Okay, once they come in, because will they be quarantined? What are the shack owners going to take steps to take care of their labor and their staff? Because once they come, they will undergo a test, I agree, but they will have to be quarantined for certain time. So is there any arrangement or a plan which is already made or kept ready once the labor and the staff come back?
Yeah, see, now, as of now, some restaurants are open, some
Yes.
private shack, they have opened their restaurant. they have done the formality or they have followed the SOP. Same thing we have
Okay.
to do.
Okay,
And
fine.
it is individual decision. No, we don't bring them at one place or so nothing like that.
Okay.
What we are going to do? Individually, they will decide and they will have place to quarantine them.
Okay, fine. So as you said, there are some restaurants and some shacks which are already open. So how is that different between you normally the ones who are on the beach and there are some who are on the beach but in their own property? Like the beach is little ahead, but their shack is little away from the sand like. So how is there, what is the difference between these two kind of shacks? Because these shacks are already open.
Yes, no, initially people, we in Goa started with the shack. Our tourism was started with the shack. So a lot of tourists, I mean majority of tourists knows that beach shacks are separate from private shacks. But even if they open and if later on we have opened, there won't be any difference. So we are going to get our business, they are going to get their business.
Okay, so coming back to business, already the flights have begun to land in Goa. Road access is always open. So there are lots of tourists that have entered Goa. So what do you have to say on these kind of tourists who have already come to Goa?
Well, see, if there are restaurant open or there are private shacks open, they will go and enjoy there. But lot of inquiries are coming. You know, even tour operators are calling me and they asking when we are going to open beach shacks. See, everybody is concerned about beach shack.
Yes.
If there are no beach shacks, then even hoteliers are concerned about beach shack.
Exactly. So
now
because
we are
if you
going
go to
get our
see,
business, they are going to get their business.
yes, what you said is exactly right, because hoteliers are also dependent on the beach shacks. But I can say that all hotels are not open. So are they waiting for the beach shacks to open and then they will resume their business, or how it is? Because you guys will be in touch with each other.
Yes, correct. But there are some hoteliers, they are waiting and watching because of this pandemic. How it is now, it is quite bad. So it might now we have passed the monsoon. We finished the monsoon and now it might improve.
Yes.
So they will open their hotel because see, at the end of the day, everybody need to take care of their family and they are also scared.
Yes.
So-
exactly.
So they must be waiting and watching. But once the shacks are open, I think most of the hotel will also open.
Okay. Now the Indian tourists have already seen in Goa. There are lots of them who are coming in. But what about the international tourists? Because every day there are international tourists who are hoping that international flights will open. But till date there is no news about it. There is no light on that issue. So what do you feel about the tourism industry? Because tourism is important for Goan economy. But it depends on the tourist as well. There are Indian coming, but international have not yet entered the state, neither the country. So what is your take on that?
So now, as far as international tourism is concerned, now Goa government has to get a permission from the central government. They need to give slot, permission, and whatever they have to arrange, they have to do it. But there are inquiries from international, so they are ready to come. But it depends on the Indian government to whether to allow them or not to allow them. They will definitely allow because that is also supporting our economy.
Yes, if you go to see, Goa is not the only state that is dependent on tourism. There are many other states as well, like even Kerala, the north also. So when do you think, because you must be discussing and also making some analysis and studies also to plan accordingly, so how it is for you? So when do you think, when do you hope?
No, it is, if it is, the early is better. If they start next month now, that will give a lot of boost to our tourism.
Okay.
The early is better.
The early it is better. So the tourism season usually begins in October. But
Right.
now you have still not got the green signal. It's still on red. So the green signal you have not seen. So when do you feel and how it's going to just start?
See, now just because of this shack issue, no,
Hmm.
CM, all other ministers, Michael Lobo and tourism minister, tourism, they all sympathetic to our issue. They
Okay.
want to start as soon as possible, but they need to get a proper this sanction from the author. I mean, from the government also. They need to
Okay.
pass in the cabinet. As soon as it comes to director, he will immediately announce. See, now last 4 years, we didn't have any problem. We used to start in October. Just
Yes.
because last year we had a case in High Court, it got
Yeah,
delayed.
it got delayed,
But
yes.
before that, when tourism minister Babu Azgamkar, he has given us license in September.
Okay.
So I think there will be no problem at all. Just because they have to reduce this fee, it is it need to go to government,
Okay.
and they have to take a call on.
Okay. So going ahead, you said that the tourism season is all set to begin. However,
Yes.
there are COVID cases that are increasing every day and not in just 2 digits, in 3 digits. So how do you think and go ahead planning your business during this COVID increase?
See, now if you now we just finished our monsoon. In monsoon there were a lot of cases. Yeah, we
Exactly.
accept that. But now it might go down.
Okay.
Just because of monsoon. Yeah, in monsoon there were a lot of cases. Now it might go down.
Okay.
And see, just because it is increasing, we cannot stop. No, our economy will fall if we stop everything.
Exactly.
We need
So-
to support our economy.
So everyone is ready to take a risk.
Well, it's all individual decision. See, now we are not forcing anyone as a Shack Owners president, I or my other committee members. We are not forcing anyone.
Okay.
Our decision is clear. We will demand with the government that reduction in fee and that clause which says if you don't put up your shack, you will be debarred. So those two points we had given to government, and we have discussed also about it. But apart from this, government will announce that we have to pay and put up our shack. But we will not tell individually to each and every shack owner, you have to put up, you have to know. That we will not do. It is individual shack owner decision that whether he is going to put up now or next month. Let him wait and watch
Or next season.
till everything. Some people are really don't want to take risks. Some people no, they will say we will follow all SOP, whatever is there in the SOP, and we are going to put up shack. Well and good.
Okay, I think on that note, I will just go for a small break. We should be back discussing more about the economy and also what are the serious steps that you guys have planned to restart the tourism season for the tourists entering Goa. We'll take a short break and I'll see you soon on the other side. Okay, welcome back, and I have with me still Mr. Cruz Cardoz, who will discuss more, and now we are going into the economy. So beach shacks is also the main backbone, I can say. It's a part of the skull, of the skeleton, who has to take the economy on top. So how do you think it has affected in the last 6 months to the Goan economy?
Well, just because of this pandemic, we have to shut down everything. So now last 6 months we have no income.
Yes.
There was no revenue coming to the government, or because of tourism or other activities, related activities, and even other businesses are all shut down. So there's no support for economy. So
Okay.
once we have to rebuild our tourism, and we have to go full swing to start everything, and then that positive message should go to the world, all over the
Okay.
world, that tourism in Goa is started and everybody is following SOP and everything, and they all should follow SOP, proper SOP.
Okay, so the Beach Shack Owners Association is all set to say Atiti Devo Bhava.
Exactly, correct.
So
We welcome,
As-
we welcome
yeah,
not only
yeah.
international tourists. We welcome not only international tourists, but we welcome Indian as well.
Okay. So coming back to the business, basically business was dependent on both the local, the national tourists and also the international. At the moment you have two tourist kind of sector in your hand. However, one is yet to be decided by the central government. But
Correct.
these two are already in your hand. So what do you think about the business as soon as you start? Because however the third sector is not starting so soon, but these two sectors you have in your hand. So what do you feel about the business? Will it boost or will it help to come up, or what it is? How do you go on that?
See, when everything was locked down, still they were, a lot of people were coming to Goa, crossing the border. How, I don't know,
Yeah.
but people were coming to Goa. So now once we start tourism, definitely there will be rush in Goa.
Okay. So you think because every time wherever you go, people always research before where they go. So now every day it is in headline that cases are increasing in Goa. There are 3-digit cases. Do you think that will be a disadvantage, or people will get scared to come to Goa, or is just we are going to Goa? Goa is Goa for us.
See, now if everything goes well, cases might decrease.
Yeah.
First month, maybe in October, before 15th of November, we might have a little issue, maybe here and there. But definitely in November, I think it's going to boost in November.
Okay.
But positive reply should go to each and every Indian that Goa is open and there are beach shacks are open.
Beach shacks are open. Okay. So do you think that you will see the same season, the same season which was last year?
It will be better than last year.
Are you sure?
Which, yeah, because see, last year what happened? We had only three and a half months.
Okay.
So if we start in October, end of October, November, December, I think we are going to get a full proper season. See, now a lot of Indian tourists will not travel out of India.
Yeah.
They will see people stayed home at about 4 or 5 months, so they also fed up. They want to go out and relax. Now, when all the borders were opened on 1st of September, on 1st itself there were about 500 cars come from outside Goa.
Correct.
To
Correct.
Goa. Yeah. So I think people will come to Goa, but only thing we have to follow proper SOP.
Okay. So coming back to the SOPs, is there any plan or strategy that the beach shack owners have planned to welcome the tourists?
Well, we have not decided that, but definitely each and every shack owner, they have to follow their own, SOP, which is a guideline for all. Anyone, I think tourism department will give us SOP, which we have to follow.
So at the moment you all are ready and prepared to welcome the Indian tourists, but once by chance if the central government gives an okay signboard and green signal for the international flights to land into India and also Goa, what do you think will happen?
See, it will support our economy. So we will get we will get our economy strong, because see, now in Goa we know that tourism is backbone of Goa. So if international tourists comes, then definitely we will get good support from for our economy.
What about those international tourists who come for a shorter duration? Because there are some who come for 22 days, 1 month, 3 months, max to max 4 months. But once international tourist or international passenger lands India, they have to quarantine themselves at least for minimum 10 to maximum 14 days. So do you think they will plan this 14 days just 14 days they are going to stay in the hotel or wherever they are residing inside in those four walls, or how it is? Because they have to plan their 14 days if they are coming, in case if this COVID thing doesn't get solved and if there is no vaccine by that time.
So lot of people were coming for 1 week.
Yeah.
They were foreigners who were coming for 2 weeks. They might delay. Maybe you never know. No, in November they might change their SOP.
Okay.
Maybe it is for 2 days or 3 days. But
Okay.
definitely those who are coming for longer period, they can come and they can stay. Inside they can quarantine themselves in their apartments.
Okay. Before we end, I would like to ask you only two questions. The first question is, we have seen that lots of international tourists have gone back with panic. So do you think that fear will hesitate them to book their tickets and come to Goa, or what it is?
Well, see now people who come to Goa for 6 months, they know Goa very well.
Okay.
Even if there are issues, they are coming back.
Exactly.
Definitely that will change. See, it is only for short time. That will change their mind, and definitely they will come back to Goa. Because
Okay, fine.
they also say that there is no other destination like Goa in the world.
So Goa.
That's why they have been living.
So Goa is the
They have been
paradise
living
for
there.
all.
Obviously, because see, they sometimes what happens, they want to escape their winter, and then they come and stay longer period in Goa.
Yes, exactly. And before we end, my last question: how excited is the shack owners and the hoteliers to just welcome everyone to their place, serve them good food, have and say, enjoy a good time with us?
Well, it is as usual. We are ready, and we have been doing this for many years. The same process we will follow, and we will welcome them.
Okay. Thank you so much, sir, for being a part
Pleasure.
of Goa
Thank you very much.
365.
Pleasure.
And keep watching Goa
Thank you.
365.